Yes, Natalie. Whoop whoop. There's a feature on here. It's called Mystery Mask, where you can surprise your viewers with a different mask every 5 seconds. Maybe we'll have to do that sometime, surprising you with a mask every 5 seconds. But that sounds really distracting, to be honest with you. Not how I would like to do it. I know Sarah was just wrapping up a client call too, so I can always get started without her. But we're gonna give everybody just a couple more minutes to hop on. Sue Ann is on with us. We got Natalie on with us. Who else do we got here? Show your face. Well, no, you don't have to show your face, obviously, but just say hello in the comments. You wouldn't come over to my house without saying hello, right? Like, you're in my room right now. You're at my desk. We're having a conversation. We need to say hello to each other.
If you start saving that chain, same with your steps, just increasing a little bit can make a huge difference in the long run.
Exactly. I actually, another idea too, as far as getting active, that doesn't have to do with, going to the gym. One of my clients, she's been doing like a Just Dance off with her daughter. They'll do that as like their workout or their like activity, like after dinner, where they're having like a big tournament with each other of like who's gonna win. That is an amazing way. It's just like doing Zumba. You're increasing your heart rate, and a lot of them too, they have like movements that incorporate your muscles as well. So you're doing a little bit of strength training also with it too.
Oh my gosh, no, I love Just Dance, and I love that she has competitions with her daughter, because last year, when I was living with some of my other friends, we would do Just Dance. I'd be like, guys, we're making this a competition, and it's my exercise for today, especially when we were snowed in January. It's so much fun, and it's music that you enjoy, it's something that you enjoy, which makes you more likely to do it. I've always been a huge fan of Zumba, which is like another way to dance exercise. So by doing Just Dance too, it's like doing the same thing and getting a lot of movement and gets your heart rate up, and you burn more calories than you think. It's mindless exercise, which is the best.
Exactly. Exercise doesn't have to be, difficult or anything like that. You can find, as long as you can find some way that you enjoy to move and you're excited about it and you're like, I can't wait to do it later. Like that was so much fun. Like it's going to make exercise so much easier.
Oh, 100%. Just doing something you enjoy makes it 10 times easier, makes it so much better on you mentally, physically, and all around. So definitely don't force yourself to do something you don't want to do. If you don't like running, don't go running. Do something else instead.
Exactly. And another way too that I have been moving a lot is like you can always do some stretching in the morning. That's another way where you're just focusing on breathing and movement. That's going to help with like just everything going, like, just your muscles waking up. Because when you wake up, you're so stiff. So if we can like stretch, or if you do like little stretches or like chair yoga, like during work, all of that stuff can be super helpful too.
No, that's also, I love that idea for stretching. I really need to get on stretching. I used to be an athlete that hated stretching, so I know I need to start doing it now. So thank you for that tip, Em, because I definitely need to start stretching.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Oh,
go ahead. Oh, you're good. Go.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, speaking with the stretching, I am part of, it's called The Balance Life. There's like an app and it's also a Facebook group where it's like daily Pilates workouts that are like between 10 and 30 minutes. So I've been trying to do that in the morning. Like I have my morning routine. I get up, I take a shower, I get dressed, I do my 15-30 minutes of Pilates, I make my breakfast, and I sit down and I start doing some work. So there's so many other resources too that can be guided, where it's not just like go and just do squats in your room or anything like that. Or there's so many other resources on YouTube. You just have to kind of look for it. I was doing, before I made dinner, Leslie Sansone has a walk at home program, which sounds really hokey and it's really, really funny to watch. But after 15 minutes, I literally walked a mile in my room. Like I was a lot of like walking in place and like steps, and it sounds funny. And she is very, very like dramatic and everything, but like it actually helped a lot. I was able to increase my steps by 2,000.
Oh my gosh, that's really fun. It's something you wouldn't even think of just by walking in place. But as long as you have something, YouTube is so easy to access. Even my Zumba instructor, she has stuff on YouTube too. So I usually just go watch her stuff sometimes. I'm like, I want to do something fun and motivating if I don't want to gym. Another way too is when I'm home. So in DC, my dogs unfortunately aren't here. So when I'm home, what I like to do is go with my mom, because she walks both my dogs every night. So I take my one Tipper, and then she takes Millie, and we just go for like a long walk around the area. So it's because they're very active dogs, so we could easily just let them out and play with each other, but we like to get ourselves and them more active too by taking them up through our neighborhood, especially because we see other dogs too. So definitely encouraging taking your dogs for a walk is also a super helpful exercise that you may not even think of.
Yeah, and like you're so right too, where it's so easy for us to just like let the dog out back or like take the dog to the side yard because like with Magoo,
Hmm.
but it's like okay, even if I just do one lap around my block right here, like that's already a quarter mile that I didn't have before. I can get that done before I go to work in the morning or before, you know, on your lunch break or right when you get home. Usually if you have a plan going into the day when you're gonna kind of get this little bit of like accidental exercise or that NEAT in, it's so much easier to stick with and do.
Oh, 100%. That's why before I leave for work, I always make sure I have a gym bag packed because I hit the gym every
Mm-hmm.
morning. I made sure that my gym is close to work instead of close to my house because I'm more likely to go to the gym after work instead of coming home. Then I probably wouldn't leave my house again. So I pack a
Yeah.
gym bag, bring it with me, and then I go straight to the gym. So something you guys could do is you could bring your sneakers, just keep them in your car so you do go on that walk on your break. Or you can bring clothes to go to a coworker or friend's house and then go work out
Mm-hmm.
there or meet someone out at a park. You could do so many different things just for external motivators so that you see something you're more likely to do it.
Yeah, and you had really good, like two really good points there, Sarah. Like you bring your clothes with you, so you're not going home. You know, you're not just like coming home and sitting on the couch and like, oh, I gotta get changed to go to the gym. And
Mm-hmm.
you chose a gym that was closer to your work, so it's not like you have to pass home and make that conscious decision to pass home and go to the gym. You know, you have to pass by it, or you're closer to the gym where it's like, I know that I can go twice this week, and I'm gonna get it done if I am going, or if I'm gonna go on a walk or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm. No, exactly. And that's really helping me so much just by having it like 2 minutes from my work. It's
Yeah.
definitely a great motivator because if it was anywhere else, I probably wouldn't be going as often as I do. So definitely, if you are into going to the gym, not saying you have to be because like we're giving tips on how to, definitely recommend finding somewhere closer to work so that you're more motivated or something like that. Mm-hmm.
Now, Sarah, what movement are you doing later that's like fun and exciting and still also counts as exercise?
I am playing in volleyball. Today I am at least. So
Yeah.
I'm on a volleyball league. So that's also super fun. And how we get there is we walk there. So that's kind of our warm up too. And it's not a close walk. It's about like a mile and a half walk. So that's one thing I do. And then when it's warmer out, I play recreational softball as well. So that's also some movement. So I definitely recommend if you are into sports or you're into maybe having a little bit of a competition, look into these things. They're also super fun and they're super active. If you're not into group sports, there's also group classes that you could look into as well. Maybe take a friend with you to a fitness class or take a friend on a walk with you. Just getting your
Mhm.
friends involved makes it so much more worth it.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you found a way that you enjoy moving, that it's not difficult. You know, you don't have to go to the gym. You're going and having fun, so it doesn't feel like it's a task. Because exercise can often really feel like it's just another thing that I have to do today, where it's now you look forward to every Tuesday night because you have volleyball.
Exactly. I look forward to Tuesdays in my volleyball. I know I'm having a long walk today, so like I know I'm gonna get a lot of steps in, and then I know I'm gonna get my heart rate up a little bit too, because I'm the setter, so I always have to get to the middle. So I have to with my teammates, and yeah, so it's something I definitely look forward to. And like in the summer too, I played in 2 softball leagues, so I always look forward to Wednesday and Thursday nights playing on both those leagues. So
Yeah.
find something that you look forward to, because then you're more likely to do it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And there's so many programs too. If you don't want to do anything with anybody else, you're like, I'd much rather work out at home. Go on YouTube. There are millions of free videos that you can find. I really like Action Jacqueline on there. I like Leslie Sansone with the walk at home. Kim was saying that she was dying after 30 minutes of doing it today. I believe there's a silver sneakers program on there too, because Sue Ann was saying that she does silver sneakers. Robin Long is the Pilates that I do that's on there. There's another one of my clients was telling me about like lazy girl workouts, I think it is,
Okay.
where it's like 10 minutes. She's like, you just have to lay down on the ground and I'll give you a good workout. Like all of those are easy things that you can get moving without having to be like, I have to go and, you know, do dumbbell curls or anything like that.
One of my previous clients too, what she did is she got an Oculus for Christmas for her daughter. So if you have to have an Oculus, she loved boxing. She could always do the boxing because it felt like she was there. So maybe using your Oculus, like Emily brought up the Wii earlier, using your video games to get active because there's so many different things. Maybe with the Oculus, Wii, different things you
Mm-hmm.
could also do to get active. So you have YouTube or these games at your hand.
Yeah, that's such a good idea. I forgot about the Oculus as well.
Mm-hmm.
But those are some quick and easy ways for you guys to get active. We want to know, leave it down in the comments. What's your favorite way to get active without going to the gym? Ashley says, if you have kids, do Go Noodle indoor recess. Yes, I've heard
Okay.
that quite a bit. That and also cosmic yoga too is another good one with kids. because it's a good workout. And I know that's been actually a couple of goals I've been setting with a couple of my clients with younger kids. Like, do something like that with them. Like, they're gonna get excited about it, and it's fun, and it's not like you're just watching, like some older woman on the screen. It's like fun, silly things together. Dance party, absolutely.
Yes. Oh, I love going dancing whenever I can. I'm not good at it at all, but just getting dancing, I always get my friends involved in dancing. Like, come on, it's a good song. Just like
Exactly.
have a dance party in your kitchen while you're cooking dinner with your family, or have some friends over and have a girls' night, watch a movie, put some music on. Just a dance party is always fun.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you everybody so much for tuning in. I hope that this was helpful for you and giving you some really good and easy options with movement without having to go to the gym or break the bank or whatever it is. So thank you so much for joining us. We will see you again next week, and we just haven't decided on the topic yet, but we'll get back to you on it.
Yeah, we always get back to you on it.
Awesome. Yeah, and Natalie says too, Beachbody is a great deal as well. Yes, they have really good workout programs if you want something that's more guided. It does cost money. I don't recommend the nutrition side of it, but I can recommend the exercise because it has a good mix of everything, and it's all stuff that you can do at home. And oftentimes you don't have to buy other equipment or anything like that.
Hello, Mrs. Tills, Miss Joanne Tills. It's so nice to see you.
All right. Well, you guys have a good rest of your night. We will talk to you soon.
Bye, guys.